Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Chameleon Girl Gina. And today, as you guys can tell by the title, what I'm going to do is go for a very glowy look, in preparation for the spring and summer. So as you guys can see, my skin is, to me, it's dull. Now, I have already washed my face thoroughly and I have moisturized my face, but it's just a little bit dull to me and I need some life to be brought to it. So that's what we're gonna work on doing today. I'm adjusting my camera. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna bring some life to my skin. Hopefully we're gonna use very minimal makeup. So with that being said, if you're interested, then stay tuned and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and I'm gonna dot that mainly in my T-zone. Because although we want to take down such a glow from there, we still want it to be matted. So in order to make those areas kind of glow even more, what I'm going to do is take a little bit of this Gigi, I hate that, how the sun is coming at her. The Gigi Hadid, or do I have that backwards? But anyway, it is by Maybelline in collaboration with her. So I'm just gonna stick a little bit of this on the back of my hand. About a pea size amount is what I'm going to put. And I'm gonna use this brush that I never really use, which is just a flat brush. I don't think it's necessarily for concealer or what have you, but anyway, I want that glow under my eye for sure. The next step that I'm going to do is I'm gonna hit up my eyebrows real quick with some of the L'Oreal Infallible lacquer liner. And I love this stuff. I have probably everything known to man for your eyebrows, but with one stroke, I can get my brows done. So what I'm doing now is I'm just brushing my brows upward, because in one stroke, without using a whole bunch of product. Clean up my brows. So anyway, we're gonna clean it up with I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape. Anyway, I'm just gonna take some off, and I like a flat brush for mine. What I'm going to do is the top of them, but before I actually do the very top of my brow with a darker concealer, maybe the NARS. I'm gonna use a NARS darker color. What I wanna do is put on some concealer under my eye because see, you guys see that glow that we got going there? But anyway, we want to cover that up because we don't want it to look like a grease spot. So anyway, I'm going to use a little bit of this Age Rewind by Maybelline. So then I have found that I love this one, the Infallible Full Wear by L'Oreal concealer. I'm in love with it, and I think I'm gonna get this in a deeper color. But for now, this is what I have, but it really covers my scars and things like that. Pretty good. Pretty good. Better than some of the high-end concealers that I have used. And I think I just want a little dot on the lid there. Let the dogs out? Good God. Okay. I'm glad that sun kind of moved. Okay. All right. I'm gonna blend that in a little bit. You want to go in those corners too. The corners of your eyes. Now, I'm gonna use a little bit of powder to avoid any creasing on my eyelid as we begin to work on the rest of the face. So I'm just using this one. This is the Laura Mercier. So we're just gonna put a little bit of this Laura Mercier. Now, you can also use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I mean, you know, I got about 1 million powders. This is just what was convenient for me to pick up at that given moment. Anyway, I'm gonna just go on the top of my brow with a color that is more close to my skin tone than under the eye. A lot of people don't do this anymore, but I like to, especially if I feel like my brows are thicker than what I want them to be or just things like that. So some powder must have gotten to my eye, but we're gonna ignore it. There's two foundations that I've been loving here lately. I think I love this one is my favorite, the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear. And then I love the Estee Lauder Double Wear. The one thing about the Estee Lauder is that it doesn't have a pump. That's just the main gripe that I have with it. Something about the Tint de Mole, it just, I don't know, I'm attracted to that particular one. So anyway, I want to start by squirting a squirt here. Half squirt on your chin, dot on your nose. And then at first, I like to take a fluffy face brush like this, kind of rounded butt flat, and stipple it into my face. Now what I'm gonna do to start adding to the glow, I'm gonna add some Mario Badescu facial spray. I'm gonna use a little bit more Infallible. I'm just gonna kind of dot it on there. And I'm gonna use a different sponge so I can really get in the crevices. That's just kind of easier to pinch, but I don't really like the texture of these type of sponges, but we're gonna see what it does for me today. Now, to bake the rest of my face, I'm gonna use some Sasha Buttercup, which I just got this, but I think I'm already falling in love with it. I'm gonna take a flat brush. A lot of times my brushes get so dusty because I don't want anything else in my eye, because whatever's in there is in there good. And then I'm going over the dark. When you get through baking, so I only bake for what, a minute, 2 minutes, okay, whatever. And so anyway, I just like to use some of this mineralized skin finish to remove that powder to begin to put color back into my face. And I just use a fluffy brush. Any brand is fine as long as it is fluffy. I even go over my eyes, down my nose, of course under my eye. Just to bring the color back into it. Now, this is older. I'll check and see. I hope we can still find this, but anyway, yeah, this is out of the Fergie collection, and it's a Wet n Wild bronzer, and I love it. So then the next step that I would take is I'm gonna use a little bit of this Iconic London bronzer, and so this is an illuminator, and I want to dot it, the high points. We're gonna go ahead and use the Wet n Wild, and the lid is broken, that's why I'm showing you guys that. And this is Sangria Castles. That is the color, if it can be found, because I bought 3 of them about a year ago or something. So I'm just using a tapered brush, and I'm going to definitely go in my cheek area. So I'm going to take another flat brush, and I'm going to use this Desi Katie by Dose of Colors, their collaboration, that one. And I'm gonna dot some of this right here for that glow. I want to use this particular palette. This is the Tribal by Juvia's Place. I like Juvia's Place. I like them for the pigment is my main thing. But anyway, I'm going to use this color in the middle, top middle, Aroma. And I'm just going to go lightly over. Do I want to do my entire eye? Yeah, I probably will. I'm going to use a Sigma. I'm going to use a tapered Sigma Beauty brush, blending brush, excuse me. And I'm just going to kind of pat it over in the corner. And then I'm going to come in. The next color that I'm going to use, it is going to be a deeper color. It is Curla is the name of that one. I'm just going to pat that right in the center. I like those two together. So this color, I think I told you guys, this color is called Cora, and it is this light gold. That's almost a goldish neutral, but I want that right there on the inside of that lid. And then what I will do is a little bit of liner. And this is now my favorite liner. It's by e.l.f. It's just a regular, inexpensive liner. I think it's about 99 cents. But the thing about it, it doesn't run, it doesn't drip off, and all that good stuff that could happen. So this is the Festival palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm going to use a little bit of the orange right here. I'm going to put a dot of that liner around my lips. Not that. And then I'm going to use a Melted Matte by Too Faced. And what color is this here? I don't really see the color on there, but anyway, it's like a flesh tone. It's a brownish color. Dries real quick, so. And then we're just gonna go ahead and line the top of the eye. I'm gonna use this Kat Von D, her Tattoo liner. I just like it because it has a brush versus versus felt tip. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible setting extender, or excuse me, makeup extender setting spray. So I'm gonna give that a little shake. To the glow. The last thing that we're going to do is apply some mascara. To our lashes. And if it weren't for this eye running and running and running away, this would be perfect. So anyway, do me a favor, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I will greatly appreciate it. In the meantime, God bless your families and your lives. Bye-bye.